welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to be exploring Ikigai, that intriguing Japanese concept.
Yeah.
You know, that one that's often translated as reason for being.
Right.
And our guide for this deep dive is going to be this book,
Okay.
Ikigai, The Japanese Secret to a Long and Happy Life.
Oh, cool.
So, you ready to uncover some secrets to a longer and happier existence?
Absolutely. It's a fascinating topic.
Right.
You know, the book goes beyond just defining Ikigai.
Right.
It explores, lifestyle practices, philosophies, especially from Okinawa, Japan.
Okay.
An area famous for its high number of centenarians.
Wow.
So we'll unpack some practical tips and real-life examples from these communities.
I'm already hooked.
Right.
One thing that caught my eye early on was harahachibu.
Okay.
You know, it's this Okinawan practice of eating until you're 80% full.
Right.
I have to admit, like, figuring out when I've hit 80% seems
it's tough.
a little bit of a challenge.
It is.
You know, like, how do I measure that?
The book acknowledges that it's more about mindful eating than precise measurement.
Okay.
So, slowing down, savoring each bite, and stopping before feeling stuffed.
Okay.
This practice, according to the book, can actually contribute to longevity by reducing cellular stress from prolonged digestion.
So mindful eating is like a
potential piece of
the longevity puzzle.
Right.
That's interesting. So the book also highlights the importance of keeping our minds sharp. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
It mentions that sticking to the same routines, without challenging ourselves, can lead to mental decline.
It does, and it even delves into the science behind it.
Wow.
Just like our bodies need physical exercise.
Our brains need regular
workouts.
To stay healthy. If we don't challenge ourselves mentally, our neurons and the connections between those neurons can weaken, affecting our ability to learn and adapt.
So what kind of mental workouts does the book recommend?
Good question.
I'm always looking for ways to keep my mind engaged.
It suggests various activities.
Okay.
Learning new skills.
Okay.
Anything from a language to a musical instrument.
Yeah, okay.
Puzzles and brain games are also great.
Yeah.
And even something as simple as engaging and stimulating conversations can make a difference.
Right.
So it's all about keeping your mind active and curious.
It makes you think about all those times.
Right.
You just like mindlessly scroll through social media.
Exactly.
Maybe swapping that for a crossword puzzle.
Yeah.
Every now and then wouldn't be a bad idea.
I agree. Another sort of universal challenge, no matter our age, is stress.
Absolutely.
The book tackles that too, right?
Definitely.
How does it approach that?
So it explains how stress is a natural biological response.
Right.
You know, the classic fight or flight mechanism.
Okay, yeah.
But it makes a fascinating comparison between the stressors faced by
cave dwellers
and modern humans. So cave dwellers mostly experienced stress from immediate physical threats.
Makes sense.
While we're constantly bombarded with deadlines, notifications, the pressure to,
do it all.
Do it all.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It is.
No wonder we're all feeling burnt out.
Right.
But the book doesn't just leave us hanging with that realization.
It doesn't.
What solutions does it offer, for managing this modern day stress?
It introduces mindfulness as a powerful tool.
Okay.
Practices like meditation, breathing exercises, yoga, or even just taking a moment for a conscious body scan can help.
So it's about like rather than trying to eliminate stress entirely, it's about becoming more aware of it.
Exactly.
And developing healthy coping mechanisms.
Yes,
that makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Does the book delve into any specific mindfulness techniques?
Yes.
That we could try out?
It mentions a variety.
Okay.
But one that stands out is the concept of microflow.
Microflow.
Yeah. It's about finding moments of complete absorption in even the most mundane tasks. They use the example of an elevator operator in Tokyo who finds genuine joy and focus in her seemingly simple job.
Wow.
It's a beautiful reminder that we can choose
to find those pockets of flow in everyday life.
That's such a great example.
Isn't it?
Like, it's a shift in perspective.
It is.
Isn't it? Finding those little moments of joy throughout the day.
Absolutely.
Instead of always focusing on the big picture stressors.
Yes. Exactly. And those small moments can add up to a greater sense of well-being and satisfaction.
But speaking of the bigger picture. The book also emphasizes the importance of regular physical activity.
Yes.
Right? Staying active is a key component to a healthy lifestyle.
Of course.
But it's easy to slip into sedentary habits.
Definitely.
What kind of activities does the book suggest?
Yeah. So
I'm not sure I'm ready to train for a marathon just yet.
No, it's not about intense workouts.
Okay.
The book emphasizes simple,
sustainable ways to move your body.
Okay.
So, walking, taking the stairs instead of the elevator.
Okay.
Gardening, dancing.
Yeah.
Even just playing with your kids or pets.
Right.
It's about finding enjoyable ways.
Okay.
To incorporate movement into your
daily routine.
Daily routine, yeah.
So little changes can make a big difference.
Absolutely.
It's about building sustainable habits rather than going for drastic overhauls.
Exactly.
And while we're talking about healthy habits, I can't forget about sleep.
Oh, of course, sleep is crucial.
The book mentions its importance too, right? Like how much do they
talk about how getting enough sleep is crucial for both physical and mental well-being.
Okay.
They even highlight the fact that many models swear by 9-10 hours of sleep.
To maintain their youthful, wrinkle-free skin.
Okay, now you're speaking my language.
Right.
Sign me up for that beauty sleep regimen.
I know, right?
But seriously, it sounds like good sleep.
It is
another key factor.
It's essential
for longevity.
Yeah.
And the book also mentions
it does.
The power of a positive attitude.
Yes.
Doesn't it?
It does.
Like how does it
They cite a study from Yeshiva University that linked longevity with maintaining a positive outlook, even when facing challenges.
Wow.
It's fascinating how our mental and emotional states can have such a profound impact on our physical health.
It really makes you think about the mind-body connection.
It does.
Now, another concept that caught my eye was flow. That feeling of being completely immersed in an activity where time seems to melt away.
The book discusses the work of Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi.
It does.
A pioneer in flow research.
Yeah, a fascinating guy.
Can you tell us a bit more about what flow is and how we can experience it?
Absolutely. So Csikszentmihalyi defined flow as a state of optimal experience.
Okay.
Where you're so engaged in an activity that you lose track of time. And self-consciousness.
Okay.
So it can happen in a wide range of activities.
Okay.
From, painting to playing sports to solving complex problems.
Okay.
And he outlined 7 conditions that are often present when people experience flow.
Oh, I'm intrigued. What are those 7 conditions?
Oh, yeah. Good question.
Like, are there any specific activities?
Well, the first condition is knowing what to do.
Okay.
Which sounds simple, but having a clear goal or objective is crucial. And then there's knowing how to do it, meaning you have the skills and knowledge necessary for the task.
Great.
The third condition is knowing how well you are doing.
Okay.
Which means receiving clear and immediate feedback on your progress.
That makes sense.
Right.
It's like having a clear roadmap and a way to track your progress along the way.
Right.
What are the other conditions?
The fourth condition is experiencing a sense of challenge
Okay.
So that the activity requires just the right amount of skill and effort.
Okay.
Too easy and you get bored. Too difficult and you get frustrated.
Yeah, you get frustrated, yeah.
But that sweet spot where you're fully engaged and challenged, that's where flow thrives. The next condition is experiencing a sense of control. Feeling like you're in charge of the situation.
Okay.
And can
influence
the outcome.
So it's about feeling empowered.
Yeah.
Rather than overwhelmed.
Right.
By the task at hand.
Exactly.
I can definitely see how that would contribute to a sense of flow.
It makes sense.
What are the last two conditions?
The sixth condition is action and awareness merging, meaning your actions become so automatic and effortless that you don't have to consciously think about them. You're fully present in the moment, completely absorbed in the activity.
Okay.
And finally, the seventh condition is losing self-consciousness, where you're no longer aware of yourself as separate from the task.
Right.
You're completely immersed in the experience.
Those 7 conditions paint such a vivid picture of what flow feels like. I'm already thinking about activities in my own life where I've experienced those elements. But achieving this state in our hyper distracted world can be challenging.
It can be.
Does the book offer any
it does.
Any guidance on cultivating more flow in our lives?
It draws on Csikszentmihalyi's research to offer practical strategies. One key element, as we touched upon earlier, is choosing activities that provide just the right level.
The right level,
of challenge.
Of challenge, right.
But the book also emphasizes the importance of single tasking.
Okay.
And minimizing distractions. They even cite a study that showed how multitasking actually hinders focus and productivity.
So those constant notifications and the temptation to switch between tasks are actually working against us.
They are.
I'm definitely guilty of that.
Yeah, we all are to some extent.
Does the book delve into any specific?
It mentions meditation as a helpful tool for training our minds to stay present and resist those this tempting distractions.
Right, those tempting distractions.
But it also highlights the importance of setting clear intentions and creating a conducive environment for focus.
So it's a combination of both internal and external strategies, right? Quieting the mind through meditation and creating a space free from distractions.
Yes.
That's something we can all work on.
Absolutely.
Right. And the book reminds us that it's not just about work or serious pursuits.
No, not at all.
We can find flow in everyday activities.
Absolutely.
Just like that.
Like that elevator operator
in Tokyo.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
It's about finding those moments of joy and absorption
and engagement
and whatever we're doing.
Yeah, I like that.
So we've talked about mindful eating, mental and physical activity, stress management, and finding flow.
Great.
These all seem like key ingredients.
They do.
For a long and happy life.
They're all interconnected.
But I'm curious to hear about some of the
me too.
Real life examples of longevity.
Absolutely.
That they share in the book.
Yeah, that's one of the most fascinating parts.
They delve into the lives of several centenarians.
They do.
Yeah. I'm all ears.
Okay, great.
Who are some of the centenarians they feature?
Well, one of the first examples is Maria Capovilla from Ecuador.
Okay.
She lived to be 116 years old.
116.
Yes.
That's amazing.
It is incredible.
Her family attributed her longevity to
well, they said it was because of her vegetarian diet.
Okay.
And her lifelong love of dancing.
It sounds like she really embraced a healthy lifestyle and never stopped moving.
Yeah, she kept going.
Who else do they mention?
They also share the story of Jeanne Calment
from
France.
Okay.
She held the record for the longest confirmed human lifespan.
Okay.
At an incredible 122 years old.
122.
122.
Wow, that's hard to even imagine.
It's remarkable.
She was known for
She was known for her positive attitude.
Okay.
Her sense of humor, her active lifestyle, and her love of chocolate.
Chocolate.
Okay. Court wine.
Wow, she sounds like she really knew how to enjoy life.
She did.
It's inspiring to hear about people who lived such long and fulfilling lives.
Absolutely.
Do they offer any insights into what
They delve into their lives and habits, highlighting potential factors. For instance, Walter Bruning.
Walter Bruning.
An American who lived to be 114.
Okay.
He attributed his long life to staying active, working for as many years as he could. And interestingly enough, eating only 2 meals per day.
That's an interesting approach to eating.
It is, isn't it?
It seems like there's no single magic bullet.
No magic bullet.
But rather a combination of lifestyle choices and a positive outlook that might play a role in longevity.
That seems to be the common thread.
Are there any common threads in the advice or lifestyles of these centenarians?
There are. The book emphasizes some wisdom shared by Okinawan elders.
Okinawan elders. Okay.
So they stress the importance of staying active, engaging in meaningful work or activities, savoring each season, and nurturing close relationships.
So it's a holistic approach encompassing physical, mental, social, even spiritual well-being.
Absolutely.
It sounds like a recipe for a fulfilling life.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Regardless of how many years you live.
Exactly.
Right.
It's not just about adding years to your life.
Adding years, yeah.
But adding life to your years.
Adding life to your years. I like that.
That's the key.
And that brings us to another intriguing aspect of the book.
Okay.
The exploration of philosophies and therapy.
Yeah, those are fascinating.
That can help us find meaning.
Yeah.
Cultivate resilience and navigate life's challenges.
Right, because life is full of challenges.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
What kind of philosophies and therapy?
They introduce some thought-provoking concepts.
Okay.
Like logotherapy, analytic therapy, and Niken meditation.
Okay.
Each offering unique perspectives on how to manage emotions, find purpose, and cultivate a sense of
inner peace.
Inner peace, yeah.
Okay, I'm definitely intrigued.
Great.
Let's dive into those. What exactly is logotherapy?
Okay, good question.
I've heard the term before.
Yeah.
But I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, well
logotherapy was
developed by
Viktor Frankl.
Viktor Frankl.
A psychiatrist who survived the Holocaust.
Wow.
So it centers around the idea that humans are driven by a search for meaning.
For meaning.
Frankl believed that even in the face of suffering, finding meaning can help us endure and even thrive.
Wow, that's a
that's
a powerful concept.
It is,
especially coming from someone who experienced such unimaginable hardship.
Exactly.
So logotherapy is about
finding that driving purpose in our lives.
Okay.
That's something that gives us a reason to
get up in the morning.
Get up in the morning, exactly.
Yeah.
And Frankl believed that this sense of purpose isn't something we necessarily find out in the world, but rather something we cultivate within ourselves. It's about looking inward.
Okay.
Discovering what truly matters.
What truly matters.
That's us.
It's it's a beautiful and empowering idea.
It is.
But I imagine it's not always easy to
no, it's not.
To discover that sense of meaning.
It can be a challenge.
Especially in our modern world.
Right, with all the distraction.
With all the distraction.
The internal pressures.
Right.
Yeah.
Does the book offer any Any guidance on how to apply logotherapy?
Shares incredibly moving stories.
Really?
Of how Frankl helped individuals find meaning using this.
So we've talked about these fascinating therapies, logotherapy, iridotherapy, and Niken meditation.
Yes, yeah.
Each offers, a unique approach to navigating
life's ups and downs and cultivating a sense of
well-being.
Of well-being.
Exactly.
I'm eager to hear more about.
Yeah, me too.
The other concepts the book explores.
Okay, sure.
Like resilience, wabi-sabi, and anti-fragility.
Okay.
These sound intriguing.
They are. Let's start with resilience. Okay. Which is essentially the ability to bounce back from setbacks.
Okay, so
it's a crucial skill for pursuing your Ikigai.
Right.
Especially when you
encounter obstacles.
You encounter obstacles, yeah.
Right.
The book dives into how cultivating resilience can make us better equipped to handle
whatever life throws our way.
Whatever life throws our way, exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But how does wabi-sabi fit into this picture?
Good question.
It's not a term I'm familiar with.
So wabi-sabi is a Japanese concept that that finds beauty in imperfection.
Okay.
And impermanence. So it encourages us to appreciate the cracks and flaws in things, recognizing that these are what make them
unique and beautiful.
Unique and beautiful, It's about shifting our perspective away from striving for
unattainable perfection.
Unattainable perfection, yeah.
So instead of chasing after an ideal that might not even exist.
Exactly.
Wabi-sabi encourages us to find beauty in the present moment.
Yes.
Flaws and all.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah, it's about embracing the natural cycle of growth, decay, and renewal. Yeah. The book gives the example of a cracked teacup being more valuable because of its imperfections.
It's like those you know those kintsugi bowls?
Kintsugi bowls.
Where they repair broken pottery with
gold.
With gold, Yes. Highlighting the cracks as part of the objects.
It's part of the
history and beauty.
History and beauty, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a perfect example of wabi-sabi in action.
It's a beautiful reminder that our flaws and vulnerabilities are
part of what makes us human.
What makes us human,
And wabi-sabi also ties in nicely with the concept of ichigo-ichi.
Ichigo-ichi,
which translates to this moment exists only now and won't come again.
It's a powerful reminder to savor each experience and appreciate the fleeting nature of life.
The fleeting nature,
Is it?
It is. It makes you want to
it makes you want to slow down. And really soak it all in.
Soak it all in,
And the book even contrasts
it contrasts
Western architecture, which often emphasizes permanence and symmetry, with Japanese architecture, which tends to
incorporate natural elements and embrace the concept of impermanence.
Are there any specific examples?
Yeah, they talk about
of this
the Grand Shrine of Eyes.
Architectural contrast.
Yeah, the Grand Shrine of Eyes.
They mention.
Which is ritually rebuilt every 20 years.
Every 20 years.
Every 20 years.
Wow.
This practice symbolizes the cyclical nature of life. And the importance of
preserving tradition.
Preserving tradition,
Even as things change.
Right, even as things
evolve.
Change and evolve, exactly.
That's a beautiful metaphor.
It is, isn't it?
It's a reminder that nothing stays the same.
Right.
But we can find ways to honor the
past.
The past while embracing the present.
While embracing the present, And
speaking of embracing change, the book introduces another fascinating concept.
Okay.
Anti-fragility.
Anti-fragility.
Developed by Nassim Nicholas Taleb.
Okay.
Familiar with him?
Anti-fragility. I haven't heard of that one.
Okay, so Taleb uses the myth of the Hydra
Okay.
to illustrate this concept.
Okay. The Hydra.
Remember when one of the Hydra's heads was cut off,
yeah.
two would grow back in its place, making it stronger.
Stronger.
So anti-fragile things actually benefit from stress or disorder.
Okay.
Up to a certain point, they don't just withstand challenges.
Right.
They grow stronger.
They grow stronger.
Yep.
So it's not just about resilience.
Right.
It's about
actually becoming
better.
Better.
Because of the
challenges.
The challenges we face.
Wow, that's
right.
That's a powerful idea.
It's a powerful concept. It's about seeing setbacks as opportunities for growth and adaptation
rather than as threats to be avoided.
Exactly.
The book even offers practical steps.
It does.
For cultivating anti-fragility.
It does.
In our own lives.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Okay, so
how can we
one key step
become more like the Hydra
is creating redundancies. So this could mean having multiple streams of income, diverse hobbies.
Okay.
A wide circle of friends.
So it's about
not putting all our eggs in one basket.
Putting all our eggs in one basket, right?
Exactly. So if one area of our life takes a hit,
right,
we have other sources of support and fulfillment to draw from.
Makes sense.
Right.
Okay.
The book points to the Okinawan elders as a great example of this principle in action.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
They're not reliant on a single source of income or a single activity for their well-being.
For their well-being, yeah.
It's a more
holistic,
adaptable approach to life.
Yeah.
Another
step
towards anti-fragility.
Is taking calculated risks.
Okay.
So they recommend
betting conservatively in some areas.
Okay.
While taking small measured risks.
Okay.
In others.
So it's like diversifying an investment portfolio.
Diversifying a portfolio, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
put all your money
into one high-risk stock.
High-risk stock, right?
Yeah. But you might
allocate a small percentage. To potentially high growth.
Yeah.
An opportunity.
Exactly. So it's about finding a balance between security and growth.
Yeah.
Both financially and in other areas of life.
Yeah.
And
but finally,
to become more
anti-fragile.
We need to eliminate things that make us fragile. So
okay, that makes sense.
Are we talking about those New Year's resolutions?
So are we talking about
where we vow to give up
unhealthy habits.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about taking an honest look at what drains your energy, creates unnecessary stress, or holds you back from pursuing your passions. So it could be toxic relationships, unhealthy eating habits, or even excessive time spent
on social media. By eliminating these sources of
by eliminating these sources of fragility, we create space
for growth. It's like clearing out the clutter in your life to make room for new and exciting possibilities.
There's possibilities.
This concept of anti-fragility
it's powerful, isn't it?
Really resonating with me.
It is.
It's a powerful shift.
It's a shift in perspective. Yes.
Now, before we wrap up, because this deep dive, I want to circle back. To the concept of
Ikigai.
Okay. And how it plays out in the lives of
creative individuals.
A creative individual.
Yeah.
This book talks about
Ikigai artists.
These Ikigai artists, right?
Yes. It's fascinating to see how Ikigai fuels their passion and keeps them going, even in their later years. They seem to have this incredible.
That's so inspiring.
Yeah.
Who are some of the?
Well, they start with start with Hokusai.
Hokusai.
A renowned Japanese artist.
Okay.
Known for his woodblock prints.
Woodblock prints.
He lived to be 88 years old. 80. And he believed in constant growth.
Okay.
And artistic exploration.
Wow.
He even said, all I have produced before the age of 70 is not worth being counted.
Wow, that's incredible.
It is, isn't it?
It's like he was just getting started in his 70s.
Exactly.
What a testament to the power of lifelong learning.
Lifelong learning.
And pursuing your passion.
Pursuing your passion.
It makes you realize that it's never too late.
It's never too late
to start something new.
To start something new.
Or to reignite an old passion.
An old passion.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The book also mentions other artists who embody this the spirit of lifelong creativity.
Lifelong creativity. Okay.
Such as the naturalist Edward O. Wilson. The painter Ellsworth Kelly. And the architect Frank Gehry. They've all continued to produce incredible work.
Incredible work, okay.
Well into their later years.
Wow.
Defying the notion
that
that creativity has an expiration date.
That creativity has an expiration date, yeah.
Right.
That's so encouraging.
It is encouraging.
It's a reminder that we can continue to
grow and evolve.
Throughout our lives.
Absolutely.
And it reinforces the book's message that
it does.
That finding your Ikigai and nurturing it can lead to
nurturing it is key.
A long, fulfilling and
creative life. Exactly.
It feels like we've been on this incredible journey.
It has been a journey.
Exploring all these
so many facets
of Ikigai and longevity.
Yeah.
From practical tips to powerful philosophies.
To really profound ideas.
It's been an amazing deep dive.
It really has. And it's a good reminder that that the journey to a fulfilling life is a multifaceted one.
Right.
There's no one size fits all approach.
Right.
But
there are.
But there are definitely principles and practices that can guide us.
They can guide us along the way. Absolutely. So as we wrap up this exploration, let's try to distill some of the key takeaways.
All right, sounds good.
If someone were to walk away from this this deep dive with just a handful of Ikigai principles, what would they be?
Well, first and foremost, it all starts with finding your Ikigai.
Finding your Ikigai.
Right. So that sweet spot. Where what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for.
Yeah.
All intersect.
They all intersect. Okay.
That's your reason for being.
Your reason for being. Your driving force.
That makes sense. It's about finding that unique purpose.
It is.
That makes you feel alive and engaged.
Right?
But it's
not just about...
It's not just about finding it.
Finding it? No. It's also about nurturing it.
Okay.
And allowing it to evolve.
Evolve over time.
Right. The book emphasizes the importance of not retiring in the traditional sense.
Okay.
But rather continuing to pursue your Ikigai in some form.
Okay.
Even in your later years.
Right, so it's about embracing lifelong learning.
Exactly.
Staying active.
And finding joy in the simple things.
The simple things, yes.
That reminds me of those inspiring centenarians.
Oh, absolutely.
We talked about earlier.
Yeah, those were great examples.
They all seem to have this this incredible zest for life.
Zest for life, yeah.
And a commitment to staying active and
engaged.
Engaged in their community.
In their communities, yeah.
Right.
They embody the idea that age is just a number.
Right.
And that
it's never too late to pursue your
passions.
And they offer a living testament.
A living testament
to the the potential benefits.
Potential benefits, yeah.
Of a life lived in alignment with one's Ikigai.
So finding your Ikigai and nurturing it throughout life.
Throughout life, yes.
That's definitely a key takeaway. A key takeaway, absolutely.
What else would you add?
Well, we can't forget about
to our list of
about Hara Hachibu.
Ikigai principle.
Hara Hachibu, yeah.
Okay, Hara Hachibu.
That Okinawan practice of eating until you're
80% full.
80% full.
Right. It's
a simple but
it's not just about what we eat, but
a profound concept that encourages mindful eating and
slowing down
and moderation,
savoring each bite.
Yes.
And listening to our body's cues. Body's cues can make a world of difference.
Can make a big difference
in terms of our overall health and well-being.
Health and well-being, absolutely.
And speaking of well-being, another crucial principle is nurturing your connections.
Nurturing your connections, yeah.
Surround yourself with
loved ones.
Loved ones. Cultivate strong relationships.
Strong relationship.
And build
a supportive
community.
Community, exactly.
Those social connections are
they're so important.
Vital, aren't they?
They are.
They give us a sense of belonging, purpose, support.
All those things.
All of which contribute to
a longer and happier life.
A longer and happier life.
Exactly.
And it's not just about our social connections.
It's not.
The book also emphasizes the importance of
but staying physically active.
Staying physically active.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's
not about intense workouts.
Intense workouts.
Or striving for some unattainable level.
Unattainable level of fitness.
Fitness.
It's about
movement.
Incorporating movement
into your daily routine.
Into your daily routine, yeah. In ways that you enjoy.
In ways that you enjoy, exactly.
Walk, dance, garden, practice yoga.
Yeah.
Play with your
kids.
Kids or pets.
Or pets.
Find activities that
bring you joy.
Bring you joy and keep your
body moving.
Keep your body moving.
Exactly.
It's about making movement a
natural part of your life.
Natural part of your life.
Yeah.
Rather than a chore.
Rather than a chore.
And along with physical activity.
Yeah.
Cultivating a sense of
presence.
Presence and mindfulness is also essential.
And mindfulness, yes.
Would you say?
Absolutely.
Practice
mindfulness.
Mindfulness to
manage stress.
Manage stress.
Quiet the mind.
Quiet the mind.
And cultivate a sense of
calm
and inner peace.
Inner peace.
Embrace the beauty of imperfection.
Beauty of imperfection
through wabi-sabi.
Wabi-sabi.
And remember Ichigo-ichi.
Ichigo-ichi, yeah.
Cherishing each moment as
unique.
Unique and unrepeatable.
Those are such beautiful reminders.
They are, aren't they?
It's about appreciating the little things.
Appreciating the little things.
Savoring the present moment.
The present moment.
And finding joy in the
simple things.
In the simple things.
Exactly.
It's a recipe for more fulfilling and meaningful life.
Meaningful life.
Regardless of your
age.
Your age or circumstances.
For your circumstances.
And if you're feeling inspired to explore these ideas further.
Yeah, if you want to dive deeper.
I highly encourage you to check out the book.
Check out the book.
Ikigai. The Japanese Secret to a Long and Happy Life.
That's the one.
It's full of.
Yeah, it's full of
practical advice, inspiring stories.
And
thought-provoking
insights.
Insights that can help you.
Yeah, to help you
live a more meaningful and fulfilling life.
Exactly.
I couldn't agree more. This deep dive has been such a rich.
It has been rich
and rewarding experience.
Rewarding, yeah.
We've learned so much. From the wisdom of
from the Okinawan centenarians.
Yes. The insights of
the scientists and researchers.
Yes. And the timeless philosophies.
And timeless philosophies
that have guided
people for centuries.
Yeah,
it's amazing how
and it all
how those ideas still resonate today.
Circles back to that core concept.
They do.
Of Ikigai.
Of Ikigai.
That driving force.
That driving force that gives our
lives meaning.
Lives meaning and purpose.
And purpose.
And remember,
the journey to discovering and living your Ikigai.
Discovering and living your Ikigai
is a lifelong adventure.
It is a lifelong adventure.
So keep exploring.
Keep exploring.
Keep learning.
Keep learning.
And keep embracing the beauty of each moment.
The beauty of each moment, beautifully said.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah.
Into Ikigai and longevity.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time.